guys, welcome back. My name is Danielle Lauinger. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the previous video about the iHome Power Clock. I'm going to continue the honest review series, and I'm going to tell you about two tripods that I currently purchased, and I'll give you an honest review on both. I'm working on a stop motion capture, and I needed something that was better than my current tripod, which isn't the best. It went up about that high, and biggest problem I had though was this fact that this joint would move all over the place without even having the screw undone. So I needed something that was a little bit more reliable. So what I did is I went out and purchased two different types. I purchased this Vivitar Pistol Grip, which was one of the ones that I thought would do really well when I was doing my research. So I went and picked up one of these. And then the other one I picked up was because I wanted to also see if I can shoot with my GoPro at the same time as my phone, and which is the focus tripod. So stick around for just a few minutes here and I'll go over both of these and then give you what my opinion is at the very end. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you know down in the comments while you're watching. I'll see you in a bit. So today we're comparing these two different tripods. They are very similar but very different in the same way. I really do like the fact that the Vivitar tripod does have a pistol grip to it. It felt really, really natural. So if I am doing any type of filming outside where I want to be able to make sure not to drop it, I would definitely choose that one over the Focus. The Focus is not too bad. The main feature I really like on that one though is a globe joint. So you can get almost any type of angle on it because of this globe joint here on the top. So I thought that was really, really nice feature there. So I think Focus did a really good job with that. The other caveat for the Vivitar though is the fact that it has essentially like a ratchet system when it comes to adjusting this face here. So when you push in this little red button here, it is on a ratchet system. And anybody who knows what a ratchet system is knows that as soon as you lock it into place, it's pretty darn reliable on not moving whatsoever. So I thought that was really, really cool. The Focus did have a little bit wider of a phone holder than this one for the Vivitar. But other than that, the grips are pretty much the same. They both extend out to fit a smartphone, and I have a smartphone 10, so it's a little bit smaller than the larger ones nowadays. But I thought that both of them did really, really well. The Vivitar did have the grip coming off just a little bit, whereas the Focus didn't. The Focus sort of incorporated its grip into its side, rather on the Vivitar where it just had it pasted. So I'm assuming that after a while that Vivitar one is definitely going to have a little bit of problems because of the fact that the glue may or may not come undone and the grips may come off because of that, whereas the Focus one is here and built into the side on both and not just glued to a surface. So more than likely the Focus is going to have a little bit better, longer lasting than the Vivitar. And then the only other addition that was really different between the two was when I did my review, you'll see that this was the GoPro attachment. So the cool thing is that this GoPro attachment can go on both of these tripods now that I have it, but it only came with the Focus. So that was a nice little adjustment. Granted, you can, in most kits, when you buy a GoPro, it does come with it, but it was just really nice to have an extra piece just in case you've either misplaced your pieces over the years for your GoPro, or if you are just looking for an additional piece because you have several. So that was really nice. I really do like the stability on both. The Focus says it goes up to 5.5 inches. I don't really agree with that. I don't think at the higher point that it's really stable. So if you want to have it at the higher point, you'll definitely have to use some type of ticky tack on the bottom of the feet, or you'll have to use some type of maybe rubber band or tape to mount it and to keep it stable. Whereas the Vivitar, you're essentially sort of stuck at the same location. There really isn't a height adjustment whatsoever to it because the legs don't go up. They just rotate around to get into that pistol grip position. So overall, I like both. They both have different features that are better than the others. If I had to, the perfect one personally would be this grip and the globe joint. as incorporated into the Vivitar, but I really like the ratchet system, and I really like the fact that the legs won't go up and down, so there isn't going to be any chance whatsoever of those legs moving. So in all honesty, I would probably give this Focus tripod, I'd probably give it maybe a 6.5 out of 10. And for Vivitar, if I didn't account for the fact that the grip is coming off, I would definitely give it probably a 7 to 7.5 out of 10. I don't think it's completely perfect just yet, just because I mentioned the different aspects, but I think if you're looking for a tripod, the Vivitar is probably the best one to start off with, unless you have a GoPro setting in which you want to do that instead. But that's my personal opinion. I will leave the evaluation up to you guys, but that's all I've got. Those are the Vivitar and Focus tripods.